I thought I was done filming, and then I looked over and saw one of the spray planes, which you can see here in this angle, laying a chemtrail. And I kind of noticed how they sort of went right through that cloud right there, and it's heading up through some of the precipitation. Calling on all citizen journalists, all citizens everywhere to become citizen journalists using their iPhones and camera phones to document this wherever you live. And maybe you can't do it every day. This is here where I live, this is a daily activity. See here, he's coming up above that cloud. But the more exposure that there is to this issue, and an army of people with cameras can certainly do a lot to create that exposure. For those that want to look and observe, there's just no question what this is. It is control manipulation of our naturally occurring weather patterns through artificial means by corrupt factions of our government. There's another plane, folks. There's two of them right now. There's one here, up here, and then there's one down a little lower here in the sky. The angle that I'm looking here. But the only way to create that exposure that's needed is for the citizenry to take up their cameras, because the fourth branch of government, which is the CFR controlled media, is not going to do it, folks. They don't want you to know. They're corporate controlled. The corporations have vested interests in you not knowing. So this is my call, and I'm going to continue to make the call on all of my future videos here where I'm documenting this myself. This is my call for you who are watching this to be a citizen journalist and document this crime, and aid the effort to create the awareness and to create the exposure. No one wants to have to breathe all this stuff that they're spraying, and it's great to live in ignorance and have your head in the sand. But many people have cancer today and they don't know why. I had a neighbor here that, oh, here's another one. I had a neighbor here that died of lung cancer, never smoked a day in his life. See, all these particulates that they're spraying, they do end up in the air that we're breathing, the air that I'm breathing right now. So that's why it's really extremely important that you do everything you can. There's another one. There's like 4 in the sky right now. There's one here, and then there's one over here. And you can see what they're doing. You can see all the evidence of what they're doing. You see the big X marks the spot back there where he's like spraying through that X. This issue is critical. This is a phenomenon that we've had in the NATO countries for probably about 15, 16 years, maybe some more, but it wasn't until the mid-1990s that you saw all this activity frequently in the sky. as we do today. So there are reasons why so many people are sick, and you know, this is one of them. There are other reasons. It's not the sole reason. There are all kinds of poisons that are put in the food supply. If you do some research on bisphenol A, the BPA's. But you can see here, this is kind of what's cool as you observe this. I mean, it comes out real thin, and then it spreads out as the wind gets a hold of it, and then you know, eventually it'll look like that one where it's spreading out even thicker. But it gets thicker. It gets thicker. So what can one person do with a camera? You can do a lot. You can make a big difference. You might be able to make 20 people aware of this issue. You may be able to make thousands of people aware of this issue. But never underestimate, here's another one coming right there. Never underestimate what you can do, because making a big difference could be, you know, a dozen people, could be 5 people, but you multiply